Hey everybody, it's your buddy's pal Anthony. We're back, we're modifying the Haslab again. Well, we're trying to complete the first real big modification I've done to the Haslab, electronically speaking. We're trying to get the Frankengeek Keep Alive mod to function. Steve, intro please.
Who you gonna call?
I want to point out that Frankengeek has been amazing throughout this process. As you saw at the end of the other video, I powered it on, the wand shut off. I couldn't get a repeatable, successful power on where the wand and everything turned on and fired. I was in touch with Frankengeek for a few days and we were troubleshooting it together. He narrowed in on the USB to JST cable as the culprit, or a likely culprit. And full transparency, he sent me one. I was putting it in, I was being as careful as I could. I had a pair of pliers on either side of the connector and I'm pushing gently. As I'm taking the pliers out, I snag the red wire and this happens. So, ordered another JST, and here we are now. The blue wire here, next to the board input, is for the control to actually turn the Keep Alive on and off. As you can see, put a little hole in there, nice and secure, satisfying click, we're good to go. The new JST to USB cable is plugged in right there. I'm going to run the cable through here. I've pre-drilled a hole in the bottom of the D-cell battery holder on the motherboard. Also, I pre-drilled a hole in the door to the battery compartment. This way I can snake the USB through there, because like I said in my other video, I'm going to be having the Talon cell mounted on the outside of the pack. Alright. When we come back, everything will be put back together. We're going to power it on and see what happens.
I can't make you guys wait in suspense. We're rolling to part 3.
Here we have in front of us the latest attempt from Frankengeek to get this thing to work properly. And I should point out, I just mean work properly with whatever weird issue is going on with the wands, because it's only when we add the wand to the pack that we have an issue. And again, I can't thank Frankengeek enough. He's been with me every step of the way since this started.
Perfect.
Okay, what we have here is a device that Frankengeek made, which, as you can see, will allow us to, instead of using the USB port on the Talon cell, which he thinks is just not putting out enough voltage to properly power the wand when I flip it on, he thinks between the rumble motor and the pack itself, and then you add the rumble and the sounds of the wand, there's just a power drain. Not really saying that that's a problem with the Talon cell. The USB port is probably putting out what it's supposed to, which is saying that all those cause a drain and the USB can't handle it. So he made this. He says it's adjustable in the emails, so the power settings are adjustable. I'm not going to adjust it. He has set it to 5.2 volts, and I really hope that's enough, because I do not want to mess with anything that he's already done with this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. You've seen me take the motherboard and the frame on and off enough times by now. When we come back, I'll have already done a test firing, holding everything together just to make sure it works. And then hopefully I'm going to power it on a few times with you here, and we will have success. Cross your fingers, pray to whatever gods you can. I'm not above a virgin sacrifice. We'll be back. Couple of motherboard off shots for you here. The device will go down there. I'm going to put Velcro on the back of that, much the same way there's Velcro holding the Keep Alive mod on. I'm going to plug this in and see if it works. Talent cell on. Original power switch on. Keep Alive on. Okay, it's done this before. We're going to turn it on again, and then we're going to crank the volume on the wand all the way up before we throw the final activate switch. Volume all the way up.
It worked! It worked!
Sure ass it works.
And there you have it. It's been a very long road to get this working. I really can't thank Frankengeek enough. He was very professional, very responsive, and I said this to him in emails, but I really am just so grateful that he didn't say, well, sorry, this is a one-off, not an exact science, and I can't help you. Move on. Thank you very much for not doing that. Thank you very much for being involved, for taking the time to make this a specific fix for me, and really, thank you. I can't wait to order Spirit Pack electronics from you and get the proton rifle up and running. Hopefully, it'll be a bit of a smoother process than with this Haslab, because as he said, I clearly just got a finicky pack. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to head over to YouTube and search Nerd Affiliated. You can find all of our videos there. You can catch up on our Road to Comic-Con 2024. The Road to Comic-Con 2023, where the real Nerdbusters debuted, is there in all its glory. So go back, see how Steve and I went down the rabbit hole, and come back and see what we're doing this year. Don't forget to head over to nerdaffiliated.com as well. We have a merch store. Get yourself or a loved one the gift of some sweet, sweet Nerd Affiliated merch. Thank you all again. Thank you especially to Frankengeek. Could not have done this without you, sir. Steve, play us out of here, please.